today's video is a makeup. Okay, you get it. I wanted to do this glam everyday makeup tutorial on someone else, so I thought, of course, let me try to do more tutorials on other people. So this is the first one of many. Let me know what kind of skin tone you want to see next, or skin type, and we're gonna get this video started, okay? So first thing first, like usually, we always want to moisturize the skin. Now Kiki has dry to sensitive skin, so I use the e.l.f. Soothing Serum. Now this is a really lightweight serum, but it's also very hydrating and it works amazing on sensitive skin. Then to prime her skin, I use the Cover FX Mattifying Primer. Whenever I do someone's makeup, I always ask them, what kind of skin type do you have? Do you have large pores? Do you have small pores? Where does your makeup get oily throughout the day? Then I'm going to prime her eyes. I'm using the MAC Select Moisture Concealer. This is an NC30. This is going to help her eyeshadow last longer throughout the day. Then after that, I'm going to go into the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. I'm going to use this to set her eyelids, just to give it a smooth base for eyeshadows that we're using today. Then I'm going to go into my Tarte Amazonian Clay palette. I'm going to go in with this light eyeshadow, very simple, okay? And I'm starting to apply this at the lower lash of the eyes, and then I'm going to build it up in the crease. Whenever I do someone makeup, I always like to start very light with very light eyeshadows and build it up into the crease. This helps to kind of like mistake proof it, so you don't mess up or you don't apply too much of a dark color, because you know when you go dark you can't go back. Yeah, okay. You get it. Then I'm going into that darker brown shadow, which is right beside that lighter shadow that we just used. I'm going to apply this starting at the outer corner, then into the crease. And just make sure you take your time and build up on this color. I went in like a second time with this same eyeshadow just to build up on the dramatics of this color. Hello. Then I'm going into Saddle by MAC. This is an amazing color that works on so many different skin tones, especially one of color light skin, medium skin, dark skin. It doesn't matter. This is going to work on you.
They're calling you over, the methods are bolder.
Then we're going to move on to the lid area. So I'm actually going to put down the Tarte palette. I'm going to go into the Too Faced Original Chocolate Bar palette. Yes. I'm just going to use this light pink shadow. It's a frosty shadow. I know I'm dipping it and doing it like I'm going from drugstore, I'm going from high end. I just try to pull out my favorite products for them, just to make sure they get 100% of what they're asking for. Next is I'm going to move on to lashes. I always like to take the actual lash and put it on the eye. So these are actually two different lashes that Kiki's wearing. Then I have the client open the eye and I see which eyelash works better for their eye, because some people have hooded eyes, almond eyes, deep set eyes. And I realized that the more shorter lashes just work much better for her eye. If you want to go a bit more dramatic, I would have used the 605s from Kara's. Then I'm going to go back in and touch up on her eyeliner just to get it perfect. And what I also like to do is I like to go in and set my client's eyeliner so it stays on all throughout the day, all throughout the night. So I'm going to set it with a black eyeshadow. And this is from the Kat Von D palette, if you're wondering. The Eye Contour Jaden Light palette. Yes. And I'm using a Real Techniques brush to do so. Next, we're going to move on to foundation. So for the foundation today, I use a MAC Studio Fix foundation. And Kiki's color is an NC44. And I use a beauty blender just to blend this out onto her skin. Then for the concealer today, I'm using the MAC Select Moisture Concealer in NC35. I'm just going to blend this under her eyes just to really brighten and use it as her under eye highlight. Then I'm going to bake with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I really love this powder because it works on so many different skin tones. I just did a whole video on that, so definitely go check it out. It was a dupe video. Definitely check it out. And then I'm going to blend out the Laura Mercier powder. So sometimes I like to brush the powder away or like to pat it into the skin. I did half and half here. I brushed the outer corners away and then I pat in when it came to like the inner part of her eye into the skin under the eye. Now I'm going to warm up her skin, so I'm using the Black Radiance Light to Medium Contour Palette. I love this. This is a gorgeous color, especially for light skin tones. Mwah! I'm just using a big fluffy brush. This is from MAC, if you're wondering. I also took it down to her neck area just to make sure everything blends, and it just really helps to warm up her skin tone and give her that nice tan. And I also decided to contour her nose. I'm so happy that I did this. So I took the powder down the bridge of her nose, and I'm using that same light to medium palette from Black Radiance. And I'm using the contour color, and then I just use this brush that is from Amazon, and I just really focus on the sides of her nose, and then of course I took my brush and just blend out the sides so it looks more natural than so contoury. Then I'm going to add a little highlight to her skin, so I use the highlight that's in the contour palette that I'm using right now from Black Radiance. And then after I did that, I actually went in with Bronze Glow highlighter from Bobbi Brown. Okay, I took this down her bridge of her nose. Beautiful on her. Beautiful. Then, of course, I'm going to apply some blush. So I'm using the Tarte blush in Fearless. This works on many different skin tones. I have staples in my kit that work on so many different skin tones. This is one of them. Then I set her skin with the Maybelline setting spray. This is just going to help to lock everything in. Then I'm going to move on to doing her eyebrows. So I filled her eyebrows in with these MAC pencils. And when I fill in someone's eyebrows, I always usually start at the outer corner and then I work myself into that inner brow. And then you remember when you're filling in someone's eyebrow, make sure you use a light hand to do so. Then I'm going to use a little bit of the concealer, the NC35 Select Moisture Concealer, to really highlight under that brow bone and make it pop. Then for her under eye, I went in with MAC Saddle just to smoke out that lower lash line. I wanted to keep it very simple. I really wanted all the attention to be on her brows and her lids and her lashes. And then to just make her lower waterline pop, I use this Black Radiance eyeliner. It's creamy and it's very, very pigmented. Then of course we're applying mascara. This is the IT Cosmetics mascara. Then after I applied mascara, I just went in with a little bit of more Saddle from MAC just to smoke out that lower lash line a little bit more. Then to top off this look, lastly for her lips, I use this Milani lip gloss. It is stunning. And then after that, I went in with MAC Syrup lipstick, which is a beautiful lipstick on very different skin tones. It works amazing on very different skin tones. That's what I was trying to say. Alright guys, so this is the final look. Here's her before and here's her after. She's stunning before and after. So hope you guys enjoy this video. Hope you learned something new. Let me know what kind of skin tones you want to see next, what kind of makeup looks you want to see next. I love you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. No, you don't need. We don't. I didn't ask for you to come today. Right. I can't for sure.
Okay, got it.
Some face now. Give me some face. Say something. Yes, you better get this. Yes, good job. I'm proud of you. Okay. I'll be right back. I love you, but no talking. Sorry. I need one now.